This is an interesting effect. Stop this before I get my video muted. Alright, welcome to the vlog, and I just actually realized that the light behind me is still in that mode from the Low-End Radio Show. Probably should fix that. Alright, so it's Thursday right now, and I haven't really recorded any clips for this. But the simple fact of the matter is, there really isn't a whole lot that's been worth making video clips about. And the few things that I've thought about making video clips about, I've made actual videos about. So, I finally put the sheet on the bed. It's just one of the white sheets. It's probably not going to stay there. I'm sure that when I, go to bed, because I'm a particularly violent sleeper, I'll probably just rip it off and throw it across the room. But, well, there's junk sitting on the bed that I haven't thrown across the room yet, so I think I might be safe on that one. I use all 8 of my mini DV camcorders to record videos, and some of you also know that I went to Ross ACB's place, if I can talk, on last Saturday, and that was a blast. I really liked that, so I hope that we can do that sooner rather than later, and preferably not on a holiday weekend when people are actually, home, so they could tune into the broadcast, because that's what we did. We did a broadcast on the iVlog.tv website. I know that there are some people who don't happen to like that website, but they all have their issues, and that seems to be one of the lesser of the evils. And their community manager doesn't get on your case because you dare to blame the website that you're having broadcast problems. Anyways, picked up some stuff, unsurprisingly. I have that down there. That's going to be featured in a live stream, actually, so you will have seen that already by the time you see this video. Theoretically, if I go through that live stream. Oh yeah, the fans are on, because it was rather hot in here. I'd probably turn them off now, but oh well. I was going to turn them off before I started recording, and then I forgot to do it. You see, I've sort of reorganized in here a little bit. Moved some of the lesser valuable machines out, so that they're not taking up valuable space in here, because space is a very hot commodity in here. I have this down here. This is a Dell Inspiron 640. That will be featured in a video. This will not. Actually, it already has been. I evicted that from the studio because it stopped working properly. I'll go ahead and open this. Possibly. You can see a couple more things. Dell Optiplex GX1. And that machine underneath it actually did not come from Ross. That was Trashpicked a couple days ago. It's just some AMD Athlon thing. Nothing really to write home about. Other things that I've managed to get. You can see there's a new clock there. Pick that up. I think the only other thing that I remember picking up, it's sitting around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Is this little tripod. And I'm going to have to retract some of what I said on the vlog earlier, because I said that there was going to be a live stream about this on Friday, which was yesterday, and there wasn't. Well, number one is I've got some parts that I need to get ready for this that are not ready, and wouldn't have been ready for yesterday. And I was tired beyond all extents of being tired. In fact, I had the TV on over there, and had a playlist off of my NAS on shuffle, and after about 2 videos fell asleep. So yeah, a little bit on the tired side, was not able to do that. Got a couple of projects lined up for the weekend, not the least of which is a video card jamboree, possibly for that Trashpicked machine. I don't know yet. That's probably not much different from what's already in there, and what's in there now is not agreeing with Linux, so I'm going to have to do something about that. This one may go to the 386, the Corel, and everything else. I don't. Actually, that under there is a SCSI RAID card, believe it or not, that I got for free. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think this is actually a video capture card, to tell you the truth. but I'm not really sure about that. Looks similar to some of those ATI all-in-wonders, although it's got BNC and S video, it looks like. I'll have to do some research on that. It's based on a T-Seng ET6100, so. Okay, let's try and wrap this thing up. A couple of things, just go over stuff that I need to work on tonight and tomorrow. I would say over the next week, but I thought I had a week of vacation next week. I don't, so I'm going to have to, at least as far as I know, I don't. So I'm planning this based on the fact that I don't have the next week off. So let's see. What do I have to do? Well, first of all, this needs a video card swap because the Western Digital card is not going to work with a SVGA driver. So I'm going to change it out to something that is, well, not a Western Digital card. I'll change that. Got to get the network card working in that. I don't know if I'm going to do that this week, though. Probably not. I don't really envy installing a DOS networking stack. This thing needs some work. I'm going to change the optical drive, change the floppy drive, because the floppy drive that's in it doesn't have a faceplate, and that's very irritating. Probably put the hard drives back in it and get that going again. This thing down here is actually going to be getting some work. I'm going to, if you remember, I have that, what is that thing, that AHA 1520 SCSI board. I'm going to put that in here, because this thing will at least boot to a floppy, and that card requires a boot floppy to get into the BIOS on the card, which I think is kind of dumb. I don't know why Adaptec thought that was a good idea, but that's how it works. So I'm going to try that, see if I can get that card working in this, and then use that card for the Zenith 486 at a later time. Speaking of the Zenith, it's down there. So the SCSI for that, I think I needed to install the video driver. And if it doesn't have onboard sound, which I don't think it does, but it might, even though it's a 486, some of those were integrated. I'll probably put a sound card in that. One of those two is actually probably both of them, but at least one of them is coming out so I can demonstrate the photo view on that Panasonic camcorder. So that's the software and all of that. These three up here need to get out of town because they're in my way. Once I pull out the stack of laptops, I'm probably going to move those. Or, well, at least the Vectra and the Compact are going to be moving into my stack in the basement, where they'll be out of my way, and I'll have more space to store computers in here. Anyway, other than that, I don't believe, I mean, I could take out pretty much everything in that stack and work on it, but I think really all I'm going to focus on right now is that Precision 390, that's going to become a server. That RB computing machine needs a little bit of work. I got something special planned for that. And this, of course, needs to have the OS reloaded on it. And, well, at the very least, it needs to have drivers installed and all that. I'll see about OS reloading later. If it needs that, I suspect it doesn't, but if it does, then I'll go ahead and I'll give it an OS reload. Alright, so that's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next vlog next week.